Alright, so I'm going to be posting this before my videos, guys, and you can partake in it or not, but we're going to do some singing bowls and I'm going to say a little prayer. And you're welcome to just sit and relax and free your mind up before the reading with me. I just wanted to do this. I'll timestamp it, so if you want to go straight to your reading, that's fine too. So we're going to go ahead and start. Take a deep breath. I call upon light and all beings whom serve only love and light. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and light beings, to cleanse and protect this space. Ask for your protection and guidance so that your divine sight can be delivered with love and healing for the greatest good. I ask you, angels, ancestors, and guides, to assist those whom these messages are meant for, to assist them on their journey of healing and spiritual growth. I appreciate your unconditional love and guidance. Thank you, angels, guides, ancestors, and Lord of Love. Amen. Okay, guys, so singing bowls. I'm just going to relax and listen. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and if so, I'm glad, and I'm happy you guys come to my channel and enjoy your reading. Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the channel. If you're returning, thank you for all of your support, your likes, your shares, your subscribes, you guys, your comments, all of it. I appreciate it. Thank you. I have been taking these readings slow. After the last round of readings, which were very intense readings, I had a lot of new subscribers. I had a lot of downloads and a lot of things happening the last couple weeks. So I am taking care of myself, taking my time doing these readings. To finish up these air signs. So today we're going to do Gemini. And Gemini, thank you for coming and watching your reading. If you're stopping in, I appreciate it. I am sticking with the decks I have on the desk right now, and we're just going to pull an overall energy here and go from there. It's getting really warm here finally. I love the heat, you guys. So we've had a lot of rain, and I am just ready for this nice weather. You guys are getting, wow, more than one. This might just be your reading here. Let's see. Queen of Swords. Making some really firm decisions, being firm, being selective, discerning, and firm in what you're focusing on, what you're choosing to do with your energy, who you're choosing to let into your space, or your there's a lot of concentration here. I'm feeling a lot of concentration. And we got the Sage. This is one of the bonus cards out of this deck. I love this deck, you guys. It's the Goliath Tarot. And it is a cleansing. And this could be why you're being very discerning about your space, your energy, and keeping things away that you know logically and firmly do not serve you. That Ace of Cups, that's like you're doing this cleansing to be full of emotion, love. You do not need tainted energy around you. There's a focus here. This is the Two of Wands. This is complete focus, and getting struck with the idea that this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, and nothing's getting in my way. That's what I'm hearing. So if this is your reading, whoever this is for, you are very focused on a new, deep, emotional, and a loving opportunity here. There is something here you are just like, I want this, whether this is self-love, you guys, or love outside of yourself. There is cleansing happening. There is self-care happening. There's deep understanding with yourself of what you want, what you're focusing on. I am getting that. There's just, and I feel like there's also like divine, like cleansing happening too, like helping you out. This is really nice reading with this Ace of Cups right in the center here. This Queen of Swords ain't messing around, letting anything mess with her purifying herself, her love for herself, and what she knows she needs in her life, what she's focused on, her direction she's going. So there's a very loud energy, and that's the best way I can describe it. A very profound energy of staying focused on your future and focused on this, I do believe, what is a cleansing process here. And the Rainbow, 41. We will read these at the end, you guys. Nice. I love that. And it did come out upright. It's interesting because I actually, and I will be using those new decks, but I just got the Rainshadow Tarot, and that's kind of what that card's reminding me of. And I was kind of going down the rabbit hole about what a rain shadow is, and it's just reminding me of that. Ooh, and then we got Storm Spirit right after the Rainbow. So with every storm, and there's lightning also in this one, you guys. Something here making you fully aware and realize what you need to do to get through your own inner storms, outer storms. It's focusing on the self. There's a lot of self-love here. And knowing and determined to have that, I feel, that good feeling or that happy, peaceful feeling after storm. Making sure that this is not in vain, or, you know, this storm happens, and sometimes even purposeful. And I do feel that, like something has happened here that's kind of not, it was out of your control. And it just kind of came in stormy, and there's just this feeling here of bridging, like, I also feel like that bridging energy. It's like understanding that the chaos has served a purpose, and connecting those two with this lightning, with this spark of divine energy. It's very, very strong reading here. Psych. Let's get one of these. And I am going to read those. I always get my own messages before I read the book, you guys. And then, and then we got Cupio Dissolvi. This feels like matters of the heart, matters of self-love, love outside of yourself, the cleanse, the purification process, the rest, the recuperation, so that you can have a stronger focus. And there is an outpouring here from the heart. I am feeling that. So let's go ahead and read these, you guys. With this Sage and this Ace of Cups and this Two of Wands, it's just really nice. Let's look. 41. Yes, this is beautiful. This is the rainbow, and I'll show you guys that card again. It symbolizes the 7 steps of a true spiritual path, which manifests as the colors of 7 chakras. And I am with the Ace of Cups here, and this Cupio Dissolve. It's a purification of the heart. I am feeling that there's a lot, and you're focused on this and wanting this to clear up for you. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as a full realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge, I was feeling that, between the physical and spiritual worlds. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in right relationship with spirit. And I always look at the Ace of Cups as the right relationship, the opportunity to get in more alignment with our spiritual self, our deep selves, the deep psyche, the deep emotions, and kind of go with the flow with what our heart and our higher selves are trying to guide us emotionally through. The rainbow tells you that the end of a storm is near, and then we got that storm spirit, chaos, so there might be just a little rough turbulence here that you need to get through, and that's what this Queen of Swords energy at the top of your reading is about, staying focused through this, maybe of the last bit, depends on where you are in your process right now, Gemini, but getting through that last bit of storm for this transition, this movement to a different energy, a different and much needed and much wanted place. It says persevere and remember that it is darkest just before the dawn. So if you're facing any kind of darkness right now, it looks like this is awareness of that, and it's like I'm cleansing this darkness. I'm taking care of my heart. Like you're feeling the heart sink into a stormy place or dark place. That Queen of Swords will serve you, and she'll serve you well. And she'll say, no, do you want to have another 2-3 years of this storm or chaos? We need to do this healing. We need to eliminate the things that are dirtying up our etheric body, our spiritual selves. We need to take care of our hearts. We need to take care of, and this is a very higher way of protecting the heart. This doesn't feel like a lower world, like protection of the soul or the heart. This feels like really tapping into, it's not being harsh or cruel. It's just saying, nope, that's not for me. Nope, this isn't working, and I know what I need to do. It's very focused energy I'm getting. Do not give up hope. Things are about to take a positive turn. I felt this in your guys' last reading about, I think it was the last reading, it could have been the reading before, but it was all about keeping hope. Magical things happen when you keep hope, not giving in to the hopelessness. So that could be another message for you guys. Listen for the morning rooster that announces the coming of the dawn, even while the night is still darkest. But do not claim victory yet, or let your guard down fully. That is also the Queen of Swords. She is focused and she is determined, and she is not letting her guard down because she knows how important this is. Whatever this is very important, and I do feel like this is deep cleansing, deep heart cleansing and spiritual growth that's happening here. And it's happened through a lot of storm, a lot of turmoil, a lot of doubt, a lot of maybe even questioning your faith or your hopes, your dreams, stuff like that. This is challenging, but it's nothing the Queen of Swords can't do because she knows what's happening. I love that. Oh, I love that. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and read this Storm Spirit 42. Wow. And we got the 2 here. The 41 adds up to 3. The 42 adds up to 6. So 3, 4, 5, 6. And I swear I saw 3. Oh, it was the 2 of Wands and the Ace. So that's the 3 and so there is a lot of beginning, like at the end of, like the rough aftermath of just like, it's almost like the shadow of like what's been, and there's like definitely something new happening here fast. I do feel like this is happening fast. It's coming in fast and furious, And it's telling you to focus right now. Focus. And we have a little joke around here where I always say focus, and then whoever is named, because you know, Karate Kid, and it's like focus, Gemini son. That's what I'm hearing. Like, focus on the task at hand. Focus on what's happening, not what has happened, and focus on what's trying to be just sparked up in you, like really fast and furious. I'm feeling this energy is happening. So this is a great opportunity right now to cleanse your heart and work on self-love and self-nurturing, and the Queen of Swords energy here will protect that process. As long as you utilize that energy in a beneficial way to you and not to hurt others, you'll be just fine. So let's go ahead and go to this 42. The fierce and massive storm has overtaken the forest. Trees are whipping back and forth. A torrent of rain pounds your head and shoulders. Crashes of thunder shake the earth as ragged shards of lightning illuminate the dark woods. I am getting that with this Two of Wands also. There's this lightning energy, and it's like when I get lightning energy, it means something inside is expanding so much that it's shaking the outside also, like it's that thunder. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like happening so fast. It's such a fast expansion within that it actually it shakes the outer. It actually shifts and changes, and actually will make profound noise and profound. You will notice things just quickly shifting and changing. You might. This is very hard energy to describe, but if this is your reading, you know what this feeling is. It's something super big happening inside, super powerful, and it's just has no, and it's directed. The lightning is directed towards its path, like it's focused. It has one direction it's going, and that's where it's going, and nothing can. It wants nothing else. It wants nothing else. It's very focused energy. This card acknowledges potential chaos or the need for chaos as an activator for healing in your life. Spiritual chaos allows for the dissolution of outmoded beliefs so expansive. This is so what I'm feeling. So expansive. Energetic life force energy can fill your life. If you are experiencing upheaval right now, know that the underlying energy is restorative. Embrace it rather than deny or suppress it. You are being healed on all levels. So if you're feeling like giving up, suppressing it, ignoring it, I always say this: don't drown it, don't drink it away, don't just let it expand you, let it grow you. Something's being just fast healing, and it may just feel very overwhelming, but stay focused on what's happening here. There's some cleansing going on big time in your guys' reading. Of course, take time to find the calm in this storm, but also understand that chaos can be beneficial in many ways. It can activate your creative life force. Alternatively, if your life is too calm to the point of being stagnant, this card suggests that it might be time to create some chaos in your life. Try doing things differently. Step out of old routines. If you are always early, be late. Beneath the surface, profound shifts and transformations are occurring. Although many assume that nothing good comes from a massive storm, every part of nature has value. For example, downed trees provide habitats for many kinds of animals, and lightning helps fertilize the soil. There is enough electrical energy in lightning to separate the nitrogen atoms in the air, which fall to the earth with the rain and combine with minerals to form nitrates, a type of fertilizer. Look for the silver lining in the current upheaval. The spirit of the storm says, shred outmoded thinking and self-imposed blockages. That's what this Queen of Swords is going to do. Help you get rid of these blockages, especially in filling in the emotional, the deep psyche. If you have big, deep blockages, especially about your spiritual strength, your emotional strength, anything, or the way you handle emotions, or or you lack love or faith for yourself or your highest self, this is going to come in and help cleanse it. Tear down walls of self-imposed limitations. Step into chaos, the bridge, it's not a wall, it's a bridge. And I actually was meditating before this, and I did see a bridge, and it was a bridge, and it had one of those holes in the bottom of it, which shows me that water can still go through, but it still allows for people to walk above it also, and the water to go through. So it's a bridge both ways. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I got. And it says, rather than trying to suppress it, do the unexpected. So if you would usually do something to tear or tame or suppress your energy right now. It's saying don't. It's saying let it go through. Create that bridge with that hole in the middle and let it kind of go through, and allow the opening for others to kind of walk above it too. It doesn't mean drag people into it. It just means allow that space for this energy to flow through. Don't do anything different, or don't do the same thing as how you would usually, if you'd say, no, I'm building a dam here, nothing's getting through this. This is still allowing that. This is doing something different. If it's the opposite and you're always allowing stuff to, and I do feel like this is, you know, you maybe allow others or things outside of yourself to affect your flow of energy, your spiritual progress. And it's saying, don't suppress this, don't hide from this, don't run from this, don't ignore this, embrace this. Even if it feels stormy and chaotic and you don't know what the hell is happening, it's embracing it and looking at it, focusing on it logically and saying, okay, I know that why this is happening. Like, this is happening to cleanse my heart, or this is happening to renew myself, renewal. I'm feeling renewal energy, and we're going to go to this too, Cupio Dissolvi. The White Light Oracle. This is one of my favorites. I do love this oracle. It is time to let go. Things are working out in their own way. Trust that your heart is wise and is leading you on a soul healing journey and the right spiritual path. Spirit wants to bring you a blessing and a resolution, but you must let go and allow it to happen. Events are unfolding according to a higher plan. Even if your plans are going awry, know that all will come together at the right time and in the best way possible. Surrender your struggle and hold on to your faith. This has been profound with the Gemini energies, holding on to hope and faith right now. Staying focused on your soul's growth and healing, and just really allowing the divine to come in and do its work. You can see up in this lighting there is like a very godly looking figure there, and this is just a higher act of nature, being asked to embrace the higher nature. You do not need to be in control in order to be safe. That is the Queen of Wands, especially in the reverse, but she did not come out in the reverse for your reading. She came out upright, and this is a very straightforward, not hurtful, not controlling, just calmly focused protection of what she is focused on and what is going to benefit her and her life and her whole well-being. It's, I have to do what I have to do, and it's not to hurt anybody, it's not to step on anybody's toes. I'm just taking care of me, and if you have a problem with that, then I guess take yourself on somewhere else, because I don't care. That's, you know, in the nicest way possible. In an often spiritually deficient modern culture, we have developed a kind of mystical amnesia. We have forgotten the genuine, effective, and astonishing power of spiritual intervention that can be evoked by an open heart. Something here big opening up in the heart. Spiritual intervention, this storm, this chaos. This could be a new relationship or something big coming in, and it's feeling chaotic and it's feeling fast, and it's like, why is this here? Like, this isn't the time. Or, you know, you could be resisting it, you could be ignoring it, you could be turning your back to it, and it's like, no, this is happening for a reason. This is huge, huge for your heart healing and your spiritual healing. This oracle brings you a message from Spirit. There is a problem in your life that seems very real and substantial, yet if you approach it from a more mystical perspective, desiring spiritual connection and healing, that issue can dissolve. So if there is an issue here, it's just saying this is just the way you build the bridge. The obstacle isn't really an obstacle. It's the way you're looking at how to get through it, or the way you're attaching yourself to it. So there's a feeling here of needing to do something. You be the bridge. You close the gap so that it doesn't feel so... and it isn't. There's something here that isn't... bad at all. It just feels like a problem, but it's not really a problem. It's actually, it's coming across as a problem so that you have the solution, and there is a solution. Whatever that, you'll know what that means if that's your message. Yet if you approach it in a more mystical perspective, desiring spiritual connection and healing to help you connect more, this could be an obstacle that's there to help guide you to connect more to your highest self, your deep emotional self, and get more focused and become more determined to maybe finish a healing process or purify, cleanse your heart. There is definitely something here It can be absorbed into spiritual light and be healed. This issue can dissolve. It can transform in such a way that your current viewpoint of suffering will cease to exist. Whatever you're seeing as, which I don't feel like in this reading you are. I feel like you might just be right past that point of feeling like like that victim mentality or a suffering, or like it's starting to light up for you. Something here is fast lighting up for you. As you let go of what you think you should or must be, you will recognize a perhaps unexpected path to your true healing and inner fulfillment opening up before you. I love that. It might help you to let go if you reflect on what would be different for you if this problem is no longer in your life. Sometimes we might hold on to pain, hoping to gain acknowledgement from a certain person who may just lack the emotional capacity and spiritual development to grant us a heartfelt apology. Sometimes we punish ourselves for holding on to the pain, holding impossible and unhelpful standards of inhuman perfection when we could forgive ourselves and move on. We have the power to forgive and free ourselves and others. There is so much to be gained in doing so. It is a way to heal the heart from emotional poison, awaken inner peace and freedom, and move forward with our lives. Moving forward fast, furious, focused, getting rid of the toxins in the heart space with that, cleansing that sage. And you can literally sage your area, but this is inner. I'm feeling this is inner. As we forgive and enter the temple of the heart, we can see beautiful visions of what is now possible. Feelings of euphoria may awaken. I am getting that with this rainbow and this storm. You guys could be really going through a peaked state is how I describe it when I went through these. It's like, oh, I'm on top of the world. Like, I'm finally seeing it. I'm finally realizing like what this is about, and it's just amazing. And it really is a great feeling, and we can roll with that. We realize we have set ourselves free from the past. A constraint that once weighed heavily upon our hearts has been cast off by our spiritual will. Strong spiritual will here. Knowing we have such beautiful power within can bring gratitude and wonder into our hearts. And I feel like that's the thing, the perspective that's changing. There's a gratitude and a will of moving forward and not staying in the storm, and seeing that rainbow and getting that feeling of being grateful for what we've been through, and learning and growing from what we've been through, whether this was external, internal, all of it. It all is connected. It's very, very good. In the spiritual landscape of the heart, we let go of what we think and engage with what we feel. The true mystical experience of divine love is not just emotional, it is transfiguring. It helps us transform our lives, ourselves and our lives. This oracle guides you to immerse yourself in the spiritual light within your heart. A beautiful and uplifting outcome is being offered to you. Trust in spirit, let go and receive. And this is that beautiful opportunity that Spirit's offering to you. This self-love, this heart healing, this cleansing, this freeing and flowing, letting it go through and out, and staying focused on this healing, or it is a final outcome. There is something you want, and I feel like it's freed, it's purified, you want to be reconnected truly with your heart. And that's who this reading's for. Somebody that is so focused right now on reconnection to their highest selves, probably because some things have happened that have brought them into this storm, and they stayed there, or they realized that things they were doing to themselves or surrounding themselves with were not helping purify and cleanse and make things better. That's definitely the message I'm getting. So let's go ahead and get a Kali card, you guys, and then that's going to sum up your guys' reading. Since we got so many of the tarot in the first place, I'm not going to pull any more tarot, because we got a whole reading here, and it's beautiful. So let's get a Kali card. Very fast, focused energy coming in to help you here. Just go with it. That's what I'm... Ooh. Kali Yantra. You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother shall provide it. You are crossing a crucial spiritual threshold. Stay focused, let distractions fall away, and continue to commit yourself to what matters most to your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. That is a great card to wrap up this reading. I can't say it any clearer. I hope this helps somebody. This is a powerful reading. I don't even know what I'm going to call this one. It's it's powerful. It's realizing that the biggest power you have right now is to stay focused, not fall into like old ways, stuff like that. Let this kind of storm go through and stay focused on the healing. Stay focused on the heart. Stay focused on what your heart wants, what your soul is calling you to step up to, not what your lower self says, no, that's not for me, or this is too much work, or whatever. You're like feels like right on that bridge. It's like, oh, there's that bridge energy, and it's really good, you guys. So keep that in mind. You have more power to evoke a positive shift in your circumstances than you realize. If anything required for success is lacking, the Divine Mother, even if it's a storm, even if it's something falling away, let it be. They shall provide it. Or if you're worried about anything, you are crossing a crucial spiritual threshold. Stay focused to let distractions fall away and continue to commit yourself to what matters most to your heart. A more beautiful experience awaits you. And that is definitely, this is a beautiful experience. So good luck to you guys, and good choices, and stay focused. And that is your guys' reading, Gemini. As always, I appreciate you guys coming and watching your reading, and I hope that helps somebody. Have a good day, and I'll talk to you later.